What if a single speech had the power to transform your life forever? Imagine if there was one voice that you could listen to every day. A voice that could help you rebuild your discipline, eliminate your self-doubt, refine your vision, and ingrain the mindset of a winner within you. What if the only thing standing between the person you are today and the person you aspire to become is the practice of repetition? Here's the reality. This video has the potential to change your life, but it won't if you only engage with it once. This is not just background noise or mere entertainment. It's about mental reprogramming. It needs to be played daily, especially first thing in the morning, when your subconscious mind is most receptive, when your defenses are down, and when new programming can take root. In those early moments of the day, your mind is like wet cement, ready to be molded, and what you input during that time will resonate throughout your entire day. This is the essence of autosuggestion, the method by which you can influence your subconscious mind. Not through force or hype, but through consistent repetition, charged with emotional conviction. It involves the deliberate decision to install a new identity, thought by thought, day by day. This is the same technique employed by some of the most powerful minds in history. For instance, Henry Ford didn't just manufacture cars. He cultivated a belief system that he repeated until it became deeper than any doubt. He famously said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Similarly, Thomas Edison didn't view his 10,000 attempts at inventing the light bulb as failures. Rather, he had already visualized success in his mind before the world ever saw it. Andrew Carnegie focused not just on productivity from his workers, but also on their mental clarity, valuing leaders who approach their own thoughts with as much precision and dedication as engineers do with blueprints. This is what you're undertaking now. You're not simply watching a video, you're reprogramming your mind. This is your daily mental armor, your strategic weapon against distractions, fears, and the echo of the past that still seeks to hold you back. If you genuinely desire to become someone who acts with conviction and lives with intention, then don't let this be a one-time encounter. Play it again tomorrow and the day after that, because the version of you that you're evolving into doesn't emerge from hype. It is sculpted from habit. This is the habit that rewrites everything. Bear in mind, your mind is malleable. It's either programmed with purpose or by default. Now is the time for intentional design. Let's rewire your mental landscape, step by step, until your old self has no place in the future you are crafting. This is not just hype. It's a proven formula, and we will repeat it until your old mindset yields to change. Today represents a reset, a reprogramming that begins right now. Attune your ears, because what you absorb in the next few minutes will reverberate through every choice you make, every space you enter, and every goal you pursue. You are not lazy, you are not broken, you are not lagging behind. Instead, you have simply been conditioned to think like everyone else, to second-guess your own brilliance, and to seek permission from the world to define who you are. That ends now. You are a creator, a builder, a finisher. Each day, you rise with purpose, move with clarity, and from this moment on, you will train your mind to lead you, rather than being swayed by fleeting feelings. This is the start of your mental rewrite. You are not a reflection of your past. You are not dictated by your emotions or circumstances. You are defined by your actions, your standards, and your conscious choices. Now, Affirm this with conviction, not quietly, not casually, but with power. I do not negotiate with weakness. I do not wait for motivation. I lead my mind. I lead my mission. I lead my life. Consider the great minds you admire. Every titan who reshaped the world faced their own internal battles of fear, doubt, and distraction. Yet, they trained their minds as if they were weapons, nourishing their beliefs as if they were essential to survival. And they did this consistently. Charles M. Schwab, who played a pivotal role in building Carnegie's formidable steel empire, didn't ascend because he was the most intelligent. He rose to power because he had unwavering direction, clarity, and self-command, which inspired others to follow him, often without uttering a word. He didn't consult his emotions. He adhered to his unwavering standards. That's what you're doing right now, establishing your tone, taking control, and purposefully crafting your identity. Repeat after me. I know who I am. I know what I am building. I know what matters today. I execute with precision. There is no room for chaos. There is no time for distraction. Today, you are not logging into the world. You are logging into your mission. Understand this. While many will wake up today and mindlessly scroll through distractions, squandering their discipline and focus, you will lock in the moment your eyes open. This is your time, a reminder, a necessary update to your mental software, the code that eradicates noise, suppresses doubt, and elevates you to your next level. You are not average. You've merely been trained to play small, but that training has now expired. You will train like a professional and act with definitive purpose. No more drifting, no more "we'll see how I feel," and no more waiting for confidence to arrive. Confidence is constructed through repeated action and follow-through. Now, with clarity, shout this out. I follow through. I don't flinch. I don't back down. I finish what I start. When doubt arises, let it be overridden. When motivation wanes, let it not sway you. When the thought of taking it easy creeps in, you get to work. You don't require hype or cheerleaders. You need this daily foundation of mental structure, because this is not about motivation. It's your mental blueprint. This blueprint carves out clarity while others remain confused. It installs discipline while others wallow in distraction. You must listen to it every day, because auto-suggestion is not simply a theory. It's a reality. Repetition infused with purpose and emotion becomes your identity. This is precisely how the greats constructed their empires, not by chance, but by design. They decided who they were each morning, and now it's your turn. Decide now. Who are you today? Who do you choose to be? Base it not on your mood, and certainly not on circumstances, but on your standards. From this moment forward, your energy will shift, your words will carry weight, and your actions will reflect your new mindset. You no longer think like your previous self. You are evolving into your true self, one decision at a time. Walk differently today. Speak differently today. Work differently today. This is not just another speech. This is your identity installer, the voice that rewires your mentality. And when you present yourself tomorrow and the day after, you will be a different person. One who walks like a builder, a warrior, a person who has conditioned their mind before the world could have its claim on it. There's a crucial question that many fail to ask as they strive for change. What should I truly be reprogramming my mind with? It's not enough just to think positively. It's about instilling the right attributes and rare qualities that create legacies. If you look closely at every industry leader and historical outlier, you'll notice a recurring pattern. They might come from different fields and backgrounds, but they share foundational qualities. Let's examine them now, not just with words, but with an intensity that burns the old version of you and builds the new. Quality 1. Relentless self-belief. Henry Ford might not have been the greatest engineer or the wealthiest man, but he had a belief that refused to falter. While others perceived obstacles, he envisioned blueprints, famously stating, "Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal." Say this now with confidence. I am the kind of person who believes when no one else does. I do not wait for permission. I take initiative. Quality 2. Definiteness of purpose. This is the bedrock of all achievement. Andrew Carnegie demanded unwavering focus within his circle. Hesitate, and you were out. He sought individuals with a singular obsession. Affirm this: I am the kind of person who knows exactly what I'm building. I do not drift. I do not dabble. I pursue my goals with precision. Quality 3. Controlled emotion. Charles Schwab believed that while enthusiasm is crucial, it must be coupled with emotional command. He led others because he could first lead himself. Declare, I am the kind of person who does not flinch. I respond. I move with composure and operate with authority. Quality 4. Obsession with repetition. Every day, Thomas Edison approached his work like a man possessed. The notion of trying didn't exist for him. He was obsessed. Each setback fueled his conviction as he affirmed, I am the kind of person who shows up daily with relentless fire. Repetition is my edge. Repetition is my leverage. Quality 5. Execution over excuses. Legends didn't wait for the right moments. They acted. Edison, Ford, and Carnegie didn't care about feelings. They cared about results. Say this now. I am the kind of person who executes regardless of emotion. I don't require the perfect mood. I create momentum through action. Quality 6. Faith through action. Faith is born of auto-suggestion, but it demands action to be real. Affirm this conviction. I am the kind of person who proves my beliefs through action. I am not merely hopeful. I am actively engaged. My habits validate my vision. Quality 7. Endurance under pressure. Tested and betrayed, all of the greats faced resistance, but they didn't give in to it. They thrived under pressure because their minds were conditioned for adversity. Know this: I am the kind of person who grows stronger in resistance. Discomfort signals my evolution. Quality 8. Ruthless focus. Focus shapes identity. If you lose your focus, you lose a part of yourself. The greats understood this, which is why they eliminated distractions. Assert. I am the kind of person who guards my attention fiercely. I don't chase every opportunity. I focus with unwavering intensity. My time is valuable. Quality 9. Personal ownership. Nobody is coming to save you. The titans of history didn't wait for validation. They took full ownership of their missions. Stand firm. I am the kind of person who takes complete responsibility. If it's mine, I build it. If it's broken, I fix it. I own my identity. I own my future. Quality 10. Strategic silence. While most talk, the greats build in silence. Edison didn't publicize his inventions before they were ready. Ford kept his ideas close until they came to fruition. Embrace this mindset. I am the kind of person who builds in silence. I don't explain or announce. I rise, and when I do, the world will take note. These qualities are not just affirmations, they are weapons of transformation. Repeat them daily and etch them into your subconscious, because every time you say, "I am," you are not merely describing who you've been. You are actively constructing who you are becoming. This process of identity installation occurs gradually, step by step, through one powerful belief at a time, reiterated through your own voice every day. Now, let's reinforce the new version of you into your subconscious mind, not with empty promises, but with impactful declarations, not with theories that lack substance, but through structured repetition charged with emotion. This is how the old narrative was instilled, and it's how the new narrative will take root. This is about your transformation, not merely how you feel today. Let's affirm it together with confidence. I am disciplined. I am focused. I am formidable when fully engaged. I do not flinch. I do not yield. I finish what I initiate. These affirmations are not mere wishes. They are commands. The world does not bend for those who hesitate. It yields to the person who understands their identity and couples it with decisive action. This is the principle of definiteness of purpose, the cornerstone of every great fortune and legacy. You are not just here to pursue various paths. You are here to dominate one path with obsessive clarity. Your subconscious needs daily reinforcement. You must become a man driven by a singular mission, not scattered interests. Repeat after me. I am not a dabbler. I am not a mere maybe. I am steadfast. I am constructing something undeniable. These affirmations are not for superficial flair. They are foundational bricks being laid within your subconscious. You are fortifying your mind, changing sand into steel, infusing emotions with conviction. Your mind listens and reprograms itself based on what you repeatedly affirm with strong emotion. This is neuroscience in action. Just as Edison visualized the light bulb long before creating it, and Ford envisioned cars before they hit the streets, you too are capable of recreating your own reality through repetition and steadfast belief. Now is the time to assert your identity. I rise. I building. I finish. I am unshaken by my mood. I am animated by my purpose. This new narrative is not a single utterance. It's a continuous declaration until your actions resonate with your new self, until your former self can no longer keep pace with the transformative person you are becoming. This is not about fleeting motivation. This is about reshaping your identity. Your mind will embrace whatever you repeatedly affirm, so give it something substantial to believe in. Each time you declare, I am, you aren't merely describing who you are. You are actively crafting who you aim to be. So declare it once more, with fervor and conviction, for yourself and for the person you are destined to become. I am relentless. I am consistent. I am no longer defined by my past. I am who I choose to be every single day. Today, I choose to rise. A battle rages within you, a confrontation not with your external circumstances, but with the deepest parts of your own mind. This is a war between your past self and the person you're striving to become. Each time you hesitate, each time you retreat to that old version of yourself, you nourish the outdated mindset that seeks to hold you back. You've been operating on a programmed set of beliefs, not ones chosen by you, but those imposed by others, permeated with fear, repetition, and survival instincts, shaped by your environment, parents, teachers, and past failures. This operating system is outdated. It is sluggish, reactionary, and has undermined your future for years. The narrative you tell yourself about your limitations, about why you can't, why conditions aren't right, or why you should wait, a narrative initiated by the world around you, must be rewritten. Your potential is boundless, and now is your moment to reclaim the narrative and define your own identity on your terms. Today, you take control. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with more motivational content. Like, share, and comment to support our work and spread the message.